where everybody is currently situated on the map, and because the aura is still up, I'm I'm just asking. That is the aura that's around Ziada, or
Yeah, that's
that
the
is
save
still the hut.
Diada.
That's the save aura. Or
Yeah,
aura. Okay.
exactly.
Okay. And I think that we discussed this, but I'm just going to throw it up again. The like the pathway slash like we'll call them half walls or whatever that like the drow in front of Ziada and Harvest are standing on. They're between the trees and everything, like going this way and this way. You guys can easily get on and off of those. They're not unless you were to like lay down on the ground, they're not really providing cover per se.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That
They're not
changes
providing any
everything.
cover?
They're providing some like so if somebody's standing on the wall like where the drow right in front of you Harvest is,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's not providing any cover. But if somebody was away from you, you'd get some partial cover from it.
Gotcha.
It's think of like like the stone walls that you'll see like a farmer's wall that's between
Mm-hmm.
like two fields that comes up maybe a foot and a half, maybe 2 foot tops.
Like a
Like
Jersey barrier.
it may even probably even a little smaller than that. That like you could lay down, you could go prone and have full cover from, but you're unless you do that, you're not going to have like a lot of cover from that. That's all I'm
So
saying.
only Loki gets cover from that. Got it.
I think if Loki dropped to a knee, you'd only see like his eyeballs, like a cat looking over like a doorstop. You'd be like, kind of thing. Um, but with that, my Twarn. Yeah, so we've got a compluter and a Twarn.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
speak
This is gonna be
real
a good
good
game.
tonight. Yeah, bear with me. I can't wait to do accents later. Um, Loki, it's the start of your
Riddles.
turn. Yes, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
See.
The trees will provide cover. I should have said that. Like the trees are like fully bowed and bowed trees that will provide cover if you're around them from other people.
So this. Wait.
So
What is?
that guy has no cover from you at all. But if I were to draw a line from this guy, like right now, that guy can kind of see you. But if you took a 5 foot step back, the tree would be in his way, and he couldn't see you per se. You'd get some cover from the tree at a minimum.
All right, I'm gonna do a close arrow shot to this one. If they're an enemy, looks like they are.
They are.
That was a 19.
Let me just check. I think. Oh, I gotta go back to this. Oh, this one. A 19 hits. Wow, Jesus.
Yeah,
Cool. Sneak attack is
rogue's
where
good.
it's at. Yeah, that guy is very hurt. He didn't like that at all.
That's good. All right,
Yeah, I mean it's
of
true.
course.
It is true. But he did not anticipate that much damage coming from a pew. All right, so
I shot quickly. I'm gonna try to step over here. Um, do I look like? Does it look like I could make it up?
you could hide.
The,
Oh, you want to climb the tree? Sure.
yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
All right.
Don't pull me and fall out of the tree.
I don't know if I'll get high enough to even do that. Yeah, that's not even. I don't even think I'm gonna do that.
Because the bows are pretty low, or the boughs, I should say, like you can climb up a little bit, but you're not really at a vantage. So if you wanted to go a little higher next turn, you're probably gonna have to try another one of those athletics to go a
How
little
high
higher.
could I go up with that?
I think they said these trees go up some like 30 feet or so.
All right.
So
When am I behind leaves?
Afro
You-
Man levels of high.
Afro, yes, concert Afro Man levels of high, if that makes a difference.
Nice.
The I'm gonna say right now you're probably about like 5 feet off the ground with that roll.
All right.
So
And are there leaves there?
yes,
hide.
they're like evergreen trees.
All the
like,
way down?
all the way down. Yep.
Okay, that works
If-
for me then. That's
if-
perfect.
I had a feeling.
As long as that, there's that. Bonus action hide. Thank you, leaves.
Thank you, leaves. All right. Needles, though, I think, right? Like, evergreen trees have needles, not leaves, but fair enough.
Loki just sticks out his arms, so he looks like a needle.
Beep. All right. It is Vaylin's turn. Vaylin can see that guy. Vaylin is going to. She has rested, so she's going to fire two magic missiles at him. Might as well. She's recharged her device. So let's do 2d4 plus 2. Wow. All right. This guy is getting royally screwed. And I need to put another dot on him. This is not his day. All right. And Vaylin is going to move. I think she's going to move a little further back this way just to get some cover over here. All right. Novakri, it is your turn.
Okay, I may have messed up. You said we took a long rest?
Yes.
Okay, because I accidentally hit long rest and now I have everything back.
No, that's good. You are good.
Cool. Meant to do it. Sorry, I'm just kind of peeking around here. Okay, gonna move there and I'll Eldritch Blast the drow.
The one that's in the middle of everything right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Roll to blast.
One moment. Something went wrong with my stuff. Crud.
That sounds
So
like the sorcerer rolled a 1.
the 10 rolled a 10.
10 is a miss.
First attack, second attack is a 20.
20 is a hit. Can't do anything about these magic strikes.
2 points of damage.
It's still damage. Chipping away.
Now I got to figure out why my dice aren't rolling here.
Might just have to refresh depending on which one was sent. Which thing you had open first. Also, did anyone inform you of your lightning bolt that you got?
No.
All right, you ate one of the fruits, and you have 1 cast of lightning bolt.
Cool.
And then
You
that goes
actually
away.
took the fruit and you put it up your butt, so you can only cast lightning bolt from your butt.
You have to
I
Well,
fart.
wanted
It's
to
a fart
do my
bolt.
entire life.
I don't know why he's leaving
Hey.
that part out.
Oh my
Right.
god, that's perfect.
Hey, I'm Novakri. I fart lightning.
Yep.
I shit thunder and fart lightning. Here we go.
I did eat
Wow.
a Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly. Just to
was
stay in the life
It was a,
of
it was a
pancreatitis.
It was a taco pear.
The fruit was actually just a cheesy gordita crunch. So
Mhm.
Yes.
Imbued with pancreatitis.
this shit grows off trees? Apparently.
Yeah. Taco
Wow.
cheese? Oh shit. All right, Novakri, you just shot him. Pew. Are you moving? Are you doing anything else?
Well, I just moved, but I'm gonna make another roll just to make sure it shows up. So
Okay.
this is not an attack or anything. Okay, there we go.
Nice. All right. Novakri's turn done. It goes to this sweet little cat right here, meow meow. That Harvest. You see this thing moving through the trees and the half walls, and all of a sudden, coming out of like the tree branches behind you, you see this special little guy, and he's like, "Mistress says you have to be dead." Real fun party planner, and he's gonna try to get you.
That's a cat. Psst, 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 psst.
Yeah. Let's see.
Kitty, kitty. No, I'm not talking to you.
Cast
Not-
water bottle.
Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
No, it does not. All right. It did roll with advantage, but a 14 was the best it got, so that is all it can do. I'm a little disappointed because that was going to be something special.
No,
And
Kay
now
is a
it's
bad kitty.
Yes. All right. Meldeem, the cat that you guys have been really just taken to the scratching post, sees that his only chance is to maybe die battling somebody. So he's going to fight you, Harvest, because, you're right there. He makes 2 attacks with his short sword. First attack. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't, Tom.
Damn
It
it,
still doesn't.
I'm still shocked. Still shocked.
Why are you surprised?
Every time.
Well, wait, okay, because I keep thinking you're Novakri, and Novakri has an AC of 13.
Yeah,
or-
no.
So that's why I'm always like, are you sure? Oh wait,
I
it's
think
not your
everyone's
character.
Novakri though.
Well, no, there's just Ziada or Novakri, and everybody else is somewhere in the middle. That's just how it
Right.
is. So
Loki's off on his own, being little, so it's just like, all right, we get it.
he also
Hiding.
he's
Loki.
also just a wisp most of the time. So I'm just like, I don't even know where to swing. However, the second short sword strike was a nat 20, and this is gonna hurt. So this is
Oh, it was a nat 20 on the die.
yes.
Sorry, I can't do anything about that.
Oh.
I
Can
mean,
I
I
make a
could.
reroll?
I
That you're fired.
no. All I've got is cutting words, but that doesn't. It specifically is excluded from critical hits.
Does vicious mockery do anything against that?
No, that's an attack.
Okay, just making sure because I have.
Here,
to
one
make that.
one sec. Let me check something.
So you're gonna take 34 points of damage from this.
Wow. That's something.
Six of those d6, so that would be 10, 15, 20, 22, 23 are poison.
Oh,
if you
wait.
have any resistance to that.
Wait. I do have something. Silvery barbs.
Do
What
it.
does that do?
One sec.
It sounds like a Christmas song. Silvery bars.
I mean,
Kind of.
not a good,
I mean, it's not making the radio, but it got made.
right. Silvery barbs, throw them at your neighbor. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
So
Rerolled the 20.
you got to re-roll and use the lower turn.
Okay, here we go. Son of a bitch. All right. Well.
And then
Mockery, I would kiss you so hard.
The difference of 34 points of damage
Yeah.
and no damage. Yeah, I think so.
and then I'm going to give Ziada that second paragraph there. You can use advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within a minute.
Okay,
nice.
cool. She, where she is, she would have advantage if she attacks the guy that just attacked her. But if she chooses to do something else, like attack the shadow demon that just came out of the tree, she would have advantage on that as well.
Well,
Because of-
unfortunately, it's the next attack roll. So you
No,
can't
that's
just
what I
go-
mean. Like whichever way she decides, if she decides to stay there and attack one of those creatures, because of this, she'd have advantage no matter what she did.
So if she attacked the creature in the tree, she would have advantage because of your silvery barbs.
Correct.
If she attacked the creature in front of her, she would have advantage naturally because of her position.
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
fire that.
Okay.
So as the DM, I go, first of all, great use of that ability. Second of all, god damn it. Because I really thought I just did, I did a lot of damage, but apparently
You
not.
did. Yeah.
All right, it
I love
goes.
that spell.
It
You know how
goes.
cats are highly distractible.
What's that light? Meow. All right, Jux. Squirrel. Bird. What are you doing?
I'm just going to shoot this guy.
That is a miss.
Well, I got another shot.
That is a hit. And with only 9 hit points left, how do you finish this
Nice.
guy off?
Obliterate him.
Just
Just blow him into a million pieces.
Me and
just like
Ziada
the
just
Death
get
Star.
splattered.
Yeah, just you gotta get you get drow bits everywhere.
It's in my hair.
It's everywhere.
I just washed off the last one.
Oh, I'm gonna be tasting that for a while.
Gross. All right, so 2 shots. Are you gonna move? What are you gonna do? Maybe go exploring by yourself? I mean, you could do that.
Oh, that would be awesome.
She's not Novakri.
Is she Fizzgig? I'll go through that door. Whatever.
Well, that had promises of
That
you know,
wasn't by
fortune.
himself, though.
Several of you decided to be ridiculous. Yes.
Hey, there was a high reward, and the character himself had no fear of anything. So
He did kill a dragon on his first appearance, so yeah, I know.
yeah,
I got
dragon with 2 hit points left. So let's not overblow that.
it.
Well,
Did
yeah,
Fizzgig know that?
but Fizzgig might have overblown it in its head,
Yeah,
and
I killed a dragon by myself.
and there we are.
All right.
Well, he was short. He's like a chihuahua. No, little dog syndrome.
All right. This guy is going to take a step this way. No, he can stay where he is. He's got vantage where he is. And he is going to shoot at, I think I have range.
The demon.
I got range for days. Nope, not at the demon, but at harvest. Because you know what?
Yeah, they're all attacking me
I hate
since last
Scorpius
game.
elves. I hate Scorpius elves.
He just really likes to keep hearing me say no. This is that hit.
That doesn't hit.
However,
That sounded weird.
I think at 20, I think at 25 hits.
Maybe.
Before I start rolling dice.
Sure.
Before I start rolling dice, is anybody else going to do anything else to stop me from rolling dice?
Let Tom roll his dice so that he can be disappointed again.
So I can just get it robbed away from me again.
What is he hitting me with? Like what?
You are hit with a crossbow bolt, and you will Some of you may be reminded of the fact that a crossbow bolt hit Ziada before, and she's been dealing with some fallout from that. So you're going to take 10 points of damage, max damage on that, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Get a plus because of Ziada, yeah? A +3 to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus whatever your normal saving throw bonus is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're
+3.
able. You just sort of like flex those yoked elvish arms.
My pecs.
And, just push it right out. Yeah, you squirt it right back out at the dead drow.
Right, exactly.
in front of you. Gross.
I used it as a facial.
Even grosser. Yeah, I did. I said grosser. And I am going to go here and do this. Come on. Nope. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. Here, back here, back here, back here. All right, and I am going to do that. All
How
right.
did I know you were still down here?
I don't know. How did you know?
Good
The
perception
smell.
check.
Okay, and so I think I have access to this at this point. I just want to make sure. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna drop this because this is a nasty thing. So I'm just gonna pull up. The problem with some things in D&D are they're just mean. They're just mean. Okay, so I'm gonna
Anyway,
create.
here's Fireball.
Nope, it's not fireball. It's a little worse. It's a little worse.
No, I know. I was just wonder. Yeah. Anyway.
So if this is the center of the circle, 5, and yeah, I think I can get everybody if I do this.
Napalm.
Come on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. A little bit bigger. Come on. Come on. Come on. Work with me. Come on. You can do it. Get in there. Yeah. Basically like that. Come on. Oh my god. Roll 20. Your lagging tonight is just the best.
So, Ziada, you didn't cure from that poison after your long rest?
I did. This is hunger.
You did. Oh, okay.
Oh, yep, that's right. Okay, so that
Yeah.
is
In the
approximately.
first hour. Short rest would have taken care of it. Long rest definitely took care of it. 8 times.
Okay. Okay.
Come on. Okay, and
Which
so
means
I'm
the
gonna
next
drop.
7 shots, I don't have to take con checks.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
rules
I'm
as
gonna,
written.
I'm gonna drop that just like that. This I'm gonna get rid of because there's no reason for that. And this gross, noxious smelling yellow cloud forms around all of you. And I'm going to need a constitution saving throw.
What's the range on your aura, Ziada?
Yes.
10 feet.
Oh, I'm way outside of it, so never mind.
Is it just that circle that you made though?
Yes. It's
Okay.
it's a 20 foot. I'm just double checking on this.
Oh,
It
I'm
is-
outside the circle then.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're outside of both.
Oh no. Oh no, it's much bigger. I'm sorry. It's a 20-foot radius circle. So it is double the size of that.
It's gonna be more than double, but you know, math.
You know math. Come on. Why won't you do the thing?
Come on, Julie.
Julie, do the thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's about right. Now everybody's in it. Blam.
Does it affect its allies?
It would, except for the fact that that creature is immune to poison.
Okay.
Actually, the guy who you blew to bits, it would affect him too.
So I rolled a 17.
Okay. The spell
Here
save
comes
for
the
this.
first. Oh, okay, nice.
Say the spell save for this is 14. So if you get a 14 or higher, you're gonna be able to save. However, you're gonna take. Is it gonna do it for me? There we go. If you saved, you take 10 points of poison damage. If you didn't save, you take 20 points of poison damage, and this thing persists for a while.
Taco Bell, never again.
So we have to consistently re-roll.
So when a creature enters the spell for the first time on a turn, or
Mhm.
it starts its turn there, the creature
Okay.
must make a Constitution saving throw. The creature takes 5d8 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Creatures are affected even if they hold their breath or don't need to breathe. The
Okay.
fog moves 10 feet away from you at the start of each of your turns, rolling along the surface of the ground. The vapors, being heavier than the air, sink to the lowest level, etc., etc., etc. You don't know where this spell was cast from, but somebody cast this, and it didn't appear to be the drow that fired a crossbow bolt. Harvest, it's your turn. It is the start of your turn. I need you to make a save.
Just wondering if you were gonna have me do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That is a save. So you're only going to take half of this. Oh, nice roll. You take half of that, so you're going to take 13 points of damage. No, I'm sorry, round down, 12 points of damage. You have moved out. You are safe from the fog cloud, from the cloud kill cloud for now. What do you want to do?
I want to.
Remember that you have advantage. Actually, if you wanted to use it, you could have used advantage on those saving throws. You didn't need it, but you still have advantage from the silvery barb effect that Novakri gave you.
She's not
No, he
Ziada.
gave Ziada advantage of that. Not me.
I thought that's why we had the conversation about you attacking the shadow demon.
No,
or
that's why we had the
As Ziada.
conversation of you
Attack.
confusing
Clarifying everyone.
everyone.
Oh, all
Very
right,
clear.
sorry,
You,
sorry.
And like right after we were making fun of you for it, you did that again.
Nice. Does anyone want to open that door in about 20 minutes? I'll walk right into it again. It's great.
Right.
I think I'll hack and slash
It's not
right
until
now
20.
the motherfucker in front of me.
This motherfucking cat. An 11 is not going to hit.
Multi attack.
Multi attack.
What? It's cocked. That dice is cocked. If you guys could see it.
Well, I had a character die one night because I rolled 4 8s in a row for every one of my saves. So
I did let you have a reroll on it, but then that was like
it
another
still
3
rolled
or
it again.
something.
But I will. I would say just for shits and giggles, refresh your D&D Beyond just in case. But that second one is a miss. So you took a step out of the cloud. You still have some movement if you want. You might provoke, but do you want to do anything else?
So I put a actual visual of Tom on the chat.
Oh yeah, no, that's it. Here I come again. Yeah, the three-way. Yeah, the three-way stomp. There it is. Yep. No, you're right.
Yeah, but you got upgraded. Allegedly.
Allegedly. All right, Harvest. That was all you wanted to do.
No. I'm checking out my bonus actions. I'm not gonna move. The attack was my action. And yeah. I want to just check one spell for okay. I'm casting a second level spell as a bonus action. Hold on. Hold on. What does that mean? Uh-huh. Okay. How many do I have? Whoops. I meant. There we go. Well, we can keep the first roll. I was just hitting cast.
Okay. So as a bonus action, you did your healing spirit,
Correct. Oh, thought I was cast.
and then that affects a 60-foot cube. So that heals the dead guy.
No, it's a 5-foot cube. It's a 60-foot range.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's mass healing that stays.
It stays really centered. Yeah. Everybody
It's-
get healed if we
go-
can cram in the elevator. They'll
Go
all
ahead,
get in the
Tom.
elevator.
Your 40-foot cloud kill. Great. I've got a 60-foot heal thing that stays forever. Just try and fucking hurt me.
It's like a gelatinous cube of health. That's what it is.
If just a party of all clerics or druids or something, just all cast healing spirit and just have this waft of just heal all times.
All right, Harvest. Anything else after that?
Yeah, I want it to heal me right now.
Yeah, I assume that's what you were doing.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All
right.
give me heal.
Okay. So
All right. Ziada, start of your turn. I need one of those con saves.
Already going for it. Ooh,
Made it.
what a bitch.
All right, 12 points of poison damage. Where are you going? I assume outside of this.
Right there.
Zip.
Let's. I am going to, because I'm starting to fucking learn, shield bash this guy and try
Okay.
and knock him down on the ground.
All right.
To pronerize him. So he has to beat in athletics or acrobatics of 20.
All right. He has neither of those, so it's just a straight up strength roll, and with a -5, unless he crits it. Nope, does not. Barp. However, he cannot be knocked prone because he just flies.
All right, well, what a bitch.
It was a noble effort. It was a noble effort, and you do some damage.
I do, yes.
Nice, max damage. What
So
is it? It's
That's 10 points of piercing.
all right. And you notice that about half of that goes through.
Of course.
All right.
that's also the space that my healing spirit is in. So I don't know if you want to put an icon on the board for the healing spirit, and I don't know if Ziada needs any healing, but she could get it if she does.
I can throw a token on the board. Then I'll give you control over it, so you can do what you want
I
with
won't
it.
say no, because the cloud kill is some bullshit.
Okay.
I have saved twice, and that was 22 points of damage on saves. So
Yeah.
what the shit?
So
Oh, do this, and we'll go controlled by. Boop. Save.
11
Okay.
points of healing.
Nice.
Right. And then Dolan, you can move it around. Just remember where it is. I just put
Okey-doke.
that little cool circle
Yep.
thing there. All right.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Nice. Weak. Wow. 5 or 6. So an 18 hits.
18 does hit. You can put some
Are you
smites on
shitting
that.
me?
Oh boy. Oh, couple hits, but not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage.
Holy crap. Well, you know, I hesitate to throw out a smite and get a couple fucking ones on this turn.
A max level smite for 3 additional damage.
Yeah, seriously. And then I think what I'll do is I'll continue moving this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, in total, 10, 20 damage. That's it. Off all hits. Weak. But all right, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I
There
mean,
we
you
go.
did a little. It looks like you chipped away a little bit. It goes to Hathawin, who I put into the turn order because, she's here. And she. What is she going to do? She is going to begin casting a spell that creates wind and is going to try to push the cloud kill away from her trees. Because she does not like that here. And she is going to be able to move this. Five, 10. Move it about there. Trying to push it out the back door. All right, that is her turn. Loki, top of the turn order. You are in a tree. I need a con save. $21. 21 damage, I should say, unless you make the save. Oh, with a 23, you're only going to take 10 points of poison damage.
It's a crit save, and there's nothing special, which is sad. Cool. All right, so I don't think I can see this thing, right? Where
You
I'm
can
at.
see him from where you're at, but just remember if you stay in the cloud, you're gonna keep taking poison damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, if I can see him, I'll attack him.
Yeah, those are
22 hit.
those are
20.
both hits. Yeah, those are both hits. And you're firing a magical weapon, aren't you? So all of this is going to get through. Ah, man. It's good. It's really good. It just it hurts. The shadow demon is pierced in like one of his wings. He shrieks, folds around his body. He continues levitating in the air, laughing at the shield bash that didn't knock him down, but definitely feeling the hurt from that.
All right, I'm gonna run down here toward Valen.
Valen is gonna make a check. Let's do this. Yeah, nope. No, she doesn't know that. So she wants to conserve some of those bolts. Her other spells are kind of shitty. Yeah, she'll do a Ray of Frost against him just to see. And that's a miss. That's just a miss. All right. No Valkyrie. I need a save. Con save of 14. That's a save. You're only going to take 13 points of damage.
Only.
I mean, it's a good thing you got a full night's rest.
Yeah. And I need to move. Is that something in the tree I can attack or no?
That's Hathawin. That's the dryad who you guys have been talking to.
So that's a maybe.
I mean, you could attack her, sure. She has done nothing to attack you yet.
Only helped us.
I'm going to healing word myself though.
All right. All right. "13 points of healing back. Gets back everything the Cloud Kill just did to you. Nice. Any other move?
Nope.
All right. It goes to the Shadow Demon. The Shadow Demon wants to do something about this surface elf. It no longer has advantage, which is a real bummer. And neither of those are going to hit. So that was the Shadow Demon's turn. Actually, Shadow Demon's going to stay right there to not provoke. Meldim is dead, so we can take him off the board. And it goes to Jux. Jux, I need a con save from you.
No, you don't.
Well, I'd like one.
You only think you want it.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you could stay right there and just not roll it if you want. Oh, with an 8, that's a fail. You're going to take the full 24 points of damage. On the plus side, you can move out of the poison cloud.
With that stupid fucking spell, we're gonna have to take another long rest after this.
You might as well just try oral right here.
I mean, can she even fit? She'll have to squeeze through some of the tunnels. We'll get her then. Just have her keep trying to swing at Harvest. She'll never hit, and Tom will be blown away. So a 17 doesn't.
Ziada just
Nope, it
does
still
all the
doesn't.
damage. Yeah. Just have everybody swing at me. Ziada just continuously damages because I can't hit for shit.
It's like, armor class. Someone try
my
to swing.
yeah, my superpower is just not getting hit.
Oh.
All right, so we'll go shots on him. Come on.
Pew pew.
What the fuck?
That sounds like more ones.
No, my computer is jumping all around the screen anyway. I'd be saying more than oh shit if the whole computer was jumping all around.
Instead of a jumping bean, it's a jumping computer. Stop! Stop!
So they moved. First shot. 10 is a miss, I'm assuming.
10 is a miss. Yes.
Second shot. $13 is a miss.
A 13 is exactly what you need. So that is 10 points of damage that goes through, as it is a magic attack. And this
and
guy's
then-
looking.
I like
pretty hurt.
how you switched the numbers, the damage and the attack.
Did this work? All right, let me try it this way.
All right, I'll take away some of the damage to make sure it hits.
I think it's close enough to make that mark.
All right, and then once.
I feel like cursing him.
Oh yeah. All right. Curse away. Hang on. Just because we've already seen one thing happen, he is not immune to curses. So
30 feet. The target is cursed
does it get a save against the curse?
for 1 minute. The curse early. If the target dies, you die, or you are incapacitated. I don't think so.
Oh, cool. So it basically just gives you a bigger crit range when attacking him.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, uh, yeah, that's another cool ability. That I mean that might be like move 1 when you start doing your blasts. But yeah, cool. All right, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Novakri, give me a perception check. With a 23, you definitely hear a female voice speaking in like a harsh whisper that says, "Go, go and finish the surface elf."
Well, from where do I hear? What direction do I hear it?
Uh, somewhere over here, maybe somewhere, something like that.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This one is going to run up behind Harvest.
Mm.
Harvest, you had to be an elf. You had to be an elf. And is going to jump in right here, avoids the attack of opportunity from Ziada. Thank God there's nobody with a giant pike. He's got advantage. He's going to try and off the surface elf. 2 short sword attacks. First one comes in. That's got a crit on it. It's going to be big damage. It's going to. You son of a bitch.
Thank you.
Is what is it? It's a. I gotta pull this back out. I don't know what the plus is to hit on this. It's a +7. So I'm going to assume a 23 hits you though. So lower damage gets through on the first hit.
At least it's not a crit.
God.
Yep.
And so
And you can have the advantage.
Okay. Thank you.
all right, so it's a D6. It's 4d6 plus 4. All right, 23 points of damage as this guy comes up with and slashes behind you. And then he's going to come in with his second attack because these guys have multiple
hurts.
attacks.
You maybe don't want to give me the advantage. Give somebody else the advantage. Just throwing it out there. How many points of damage was that one?
23 points of damage. And then the second strike coming in is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, here comes
You
an
had to
additional
open your mouth.
18 points of damage. Are you still up?
Oh, we haven't fallen asleep yet.
All right.
Are you dead or just unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
All right. Give me a death saving throw.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for it. Where's the death saving?
So either it pops up when your health drops down to 0 on your character sheet, or you can. I think you can just roll a d20 because sometimes you can't click on something in that box. So if you go to the left-hand side, you can hit the roll button D20 will pop up, and you just click on the D20 and it'll roll.
Gotcha. I don't know why it's saying success is already marked. My death
Well,
save.
maybe that's
Nice.
thinking positively.
Okay.
Because you got a success. That's a success. So 1 save. You're not out of the game yet. However, some other shit's about to happen. We're gonna go.
My healing spirit is gone.
I will take
Sucks.
that off the map.
So you've
Alright.
lost that healing spirit.
Yeah,
That
because it's a
healing
concentration.
spirit.
Whoa, that healing spirit.
Nice.
Everyone
All right.
same spot.
That-
Yep.
That's off the
Got it.
map. All right. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from both Jux and Novakri, unless either of you are not standing on the ground.
No, I'm on the ground.
All right. Dex saving throw, please. As the ground around you erupts in these leathery black tentacles that slough up out of the ground and grab you and try to restrain you, as well as do some damage. So that is a successful dex save. How about you, Jux? That is not a successful save. So you are restrained, and you are going to take the full amount of this, where Navaku, you're going to take half. So, Jux, you take 13 points of black tentacle damage, which is bludgeoning damage. And Novakri,
Yeah, I know. I love that spell, except for when it's being used on me.
You're going to take 6 points. And for just to make sure we're all on the same page, restrained is a creature's speed becomes 0, can't benefit to any speed bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. You also, on your turn, because you're restrained, may make a strength or dex check to attempt to break free of the tentacles. As that happens, I also need to. No, not that. I need to do this. Come on. Oh, roll 20. Come on. Catch up to the speed with which I'm clicking on things, please. All right, so I'm not sure why that's taking so long, but when I have a chance to, I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to move this about 10 feet further away. All right, that was that. That was that. Harvest, it is your turn. So give me another death saving throw, please.
Oh, stop it. I don't got anything for you.
That's what Juck says to the black tentacles grabbing him. A 17. You have 2 successes, 1 more, and you come back to stabilized, no longer dying. Good job. Ziada, your turn. You just saw Harvest go night-nights. What are you doing?
I don't know. Because it's not like there isn't an issue right around. I am going to. I think I might have maybe figured something out. Let's see. Just making sure. All right. Can someone kill this stupid demon thing.
You.
Harvest says from beyond the pale.
Yeah, you're the one.
Yoop.
All right, I feel like I have to leave that to someone else. And just hope that this thing works out. And I'll get to harvest in a second because, or in 6 seconds, I should say. Because I feel like this little fuck right here will just take her down again. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and knock him prone.
The drow.
The drow.
Okay.
So athletics or acrobatics, 16 or higher.
I am shocked that they don't have anything in those. So I'm just gonna roll a dex. Let's see what we
I'm
get.
okay with that.
I get a 15. You knock them down.
Ooh. All right, so that means first things first, he takes 8 points of piercing.
Okay.
And
You are rolling with advantage.
all right, well, 22.
All right, that is a hit.
Not better than what we were doing before. But then we're gonna blast him with level 1 smite.
Okay. That
So
hurts.
That's 16 points of damage.
Yep.
For that attack. And then the next attack. Oh, come on.
That is not good. However, did Ziada give you the advantage? Because Harvest said no. Or did he give it to
Well,
Harvest?
I'm Ziada. So
Where somebody pull
Yeah,
up that thing? so I
Navakri
can
gave Ziada the advantage because I told her to.
all right, well, in that case it still would have been on the next thing, and that would have been my athletics, which
Fair.
worked anyway.
Okay. All right. So you knocked him down. Got a good hit on him. But is that the end, or are you going to try to do something else?
Yeah, that was bonus, and 2 attacks. The only thing else is to move, and there's not really much else I need to go. Someone needs to kill this thing, and then I'll bring Harvest up if necessary. If we don't have a solution by then.
I've got one job.
You had one job. All right. Hathawin is going to spend a turn moving the cloud firmly outside of her room, and it goes back to the top of the order. Loki, you are up.
She should have killed him. Ziada's over here praying. Dryad's just sitting there. Let's see. Looks like I might have some cover, so I will run up here. Get this
Remnants
guy.
of the poison cloud. No, I'm kidding.
Ziada's still there, so that's good. So this is gonna be a little overkill, I hope, if this hits.
I'm hoping you don't, but you probably will. Oh, the 11, not a hit.
Alright, I'm gonna use lucky. Roll one more. That works.
That is a hit. Yep. 20 points
9,
of
11.
damage. 20 points of damage. This guy, this thing, you can't really tell, is still standing, but just by like the barest of inches.
That's magical damage, right?
It is
Yeah.
magical.
Yep.
It is. I don't know if I have any bonus action that can do damage.
Run up and slap him.
Pull a hat
I
and throw
don't
your
have.
bow at him.
I don't
Just-
have the movement for that.
You didn't die. Take this.
Uh, bonus action back to Valen. I suppose.
All right. Speaking of Valen, it's Valen's turn. Valen has pulled out Professor Scant and he goes, I do think it would be this way in order to go further into the tunnel. Come, let us find out. They've got this handled. Valen's like, I don't know what else I'm gonna offer this. So she goes exploring, as is her wont. She's gonna go down here. And it is Novakri's turn. Novakri, you
And that was the last we saw of Valen.
ever again. When you start your turn, when a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dex saving throw. So you're not restrained, so I'm not going to make you make this save because you succeeded on it last time.
Okay, so I'm going to move there. I am going to take the laser rifle on the drow that just
Mhm.
knocked my friend down
Yep.
because I
What
can't
about
use
the
a spell.
demon?
Ooh, that may be good. Actually, I think I will go ahead and do the demon.
Yeah, actually, the drow is prone, so you would have disadvantage too.
Yeah, on a ranged strike or a ranged attack, yeah.
Yeah, and this is radiant damage, and hopefully the demon doesn't like radiant.
So oddly enough, a 10 won't hit.
Well, that just stinks.
Pew! All right, you moved, you took a shot with your laser rifle. Anything else?
And a healing word on harvest.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Like I
Harvest,
said, one job,
one job.
and I'm gonna juice this thing pretty hard.
There you go. 13 points of healing. Harvest, you are back.
Tanks. Thank you.
Now, doing that, I could be a real jerk right now and make the Shadow Demon bring her down. But I think Ziad is the bigger threat. So I'm gonna have the Shadow Demon attack Ziada. Let's see what we can do. Ziada, I think I got you 21 to hit.
You think incorrectly.
Oh, damn it. Ah, that was
See, I bet you wish you never killed Codswallop now.
You know what? Again, you put yourself in front of a dragon. This is the shit that happens. All
that
right.
wasn't Codswallop.
No, that was.
Oh, no, that was Codswallop. Oh no, Codswallop
that was
the robot.
Rothgar.
That
That's
that
right,
was
the
against the little
robot.
deer.
Or a bloodthirsty moose, whatever you want to say. All right, that's the Shadow Demon's turn. He only gets the one attack. Damn it. Jux, you're up. You are restrained, and I need you to give me a dex save.
A deck save for what?
So the dex save is you're starting your turn in this grappled black tentacled area. When a creature enters the effective area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a Dex saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and continue to be restrained.
Okay, well, I'll take the no damage. That would be good.
All right, so you make the save, so you're only going to take half the damage, right?
Oh, lucky me.
Yeah, so
Did it just the way it sounded, and I could be wrong. Does it like can take half damage, or does it take no damage on this?
actually, you know what? It doesn't say a creature restrained.
If it doesn't say it takes half damage on a success,
Then it doesn't. You're right. Absolutely right. It does. So you don't take any damage with the success. However, you are still restrained. So on your turn, you may make a strength or dex check against the
Negative
spell.
Ghost Rider.
Well, I mean, you did just make a dex save.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have to. I am going to slide my happy ass over here.
Dimension door.
Misty Step.
Misty step. Nice. All right. Loop.
That's my bonus action. And as I'm about to probably die again,
You'll live forever.
do I have a shot at the demon?
It's gonna have some cover, but I'll let you make a shot. Yeah, with a 25, even with full cover, you're gonna hit it. And 12 points of damage makes me ask, how do you kill a demon?
I don't care, just as long as he's dead.
He is dead. You have your secondary shot. You can take the shot at the other drow, but if you take that shot, it is going to be a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack, and he's prone.
Well, not much else I can do, so.
Can you move towards him and do melee?
Well, no, I already did one Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's worth the shot, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah, might as well.
so AC 18, so it's a hit.
So 7.
Yep. 7. Anything else on your turn?
No, I did my bonus action. Well, I could move, but I don't know where to go, so.
Okay.
It's not like it's going to do me any good anyway. I'm going to fall any minute anyway. He just has to look at me the wrong way.
All right, so it goes to Blacknar, and Blacknar is going to stand up. First thing Blacknar is going to do is going to stand up because, going to stand up. Then he's going to. He can't do that. All right, I think this is what he's going to do. I just got to make sure that this is legit. Okay. He is going. Yep, this is the only thing he can do because he's going to try to save himself. Is he is going to cast darkness on a 15-foot area. So I'm going to do this. And everyone in there is now engulfed in darkness. And then you don't know where he is. However, if he does move, it does provoke, but you can't see. So anybody who would like to, Harvest and or Ziada, may make a swing at him, but I'm going to give you a 50% chance of missing him if you actually connect.
Well, I think it just gives disadvantage, right?
Well, if you can't see the creature at all, attacking in darkness.
You can hear them.
You can hear them. Yep.
And that's kind
It's
of
like-
where the disadvantage, does that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll do that then. Sure. You swing with disadvantage.
This one? No, this one.
So Harvest, you would swing one more time.
Oh,
All right.
fuck this
Wow.
guy.
Wow. So here's the fun thing. So Harvest connects with the 22. Ziada, you don't connect because drow have a parry ability that jacks their AC up against one target against melee strikes. And it did that to you last turn, but you still got over that with your strike. So your the 21 doesn't hit, but the 22 does, doing 6 points of damage to this guy. You hear this yell from the oh, well, maybe I should. Come on. Okay. And you hear retreating footsteps. Like
We also have eyes all around that darkness.
you have eyes around the darkness on half of it, give or take.
Well, Jux, Navakri, Loki.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Well, I mean, if a creature is invisible and runs out,
Right.
Well, yeah.
yeah, that's all. So I'll
But
tell
I
you what,
mean-
it has not run out of the darkness. It has not run out of the darkness. However, Novakri, because of your check before, you do hear that same hissing voice say, Flaknar, save yourself. Don't fall to the lighters. And then you hear footsteps running away. And Harvest, it is your turn. You are surrounded by... Oh, actually, before I move on with this, Novakri, give me a wisdom save. With a 12, you hear almost childlike whispers in your head saying, have the elves gone? Can we come out?
I can do that too.
Everybody else, Novakri's talking to herself. Okay.
If-
that's all.
I mean, did she say it out loud or in her head?
I don't know. Did she say it in her head or out loud?
I'll say it out loud.
All right. I say again, Novakri's talking to herself. Harvest, you are in darkness with no idea which way is up, down, left, or right. If you're going to move, I need you to make me a survival check to see if you can get out of here.
I mean, can I just go the opposite of where I know Ziada is?
So you can't see Ziada. You literally can't see anything around you.
Right. Okay. Though I knew exactly where she was.
So
Okay.
I'm just saying, think of...
I can't wait one day to see you blind, Tom. You're going to be a hot fucking mess. You're like, I have no idea what up or down is. I have no idea what left or right is anymore.
You need to tell me you've never been in a room that you know well that the lights go out and you still
Yeah.
end up tripping over all the shit in the room.
I don't actually trip all of it. I go around the shit in the room. I am able to avoid the shit that I can't see.
In life, you're a superstar. In this game, you're a character subject to darkness roll. So give me a survival check.
Okay. I'm still a superstar.
You are a superstar. You're like, lights, no lights? I don't give a poop.
Yeah, this doesn't fucking matter. All right.
Maybe you remember that the tree trunk that's next to you is still there, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
this is where I was.
Crazy. Um. Oh, okay. Now, what I will ask is, can I remember how if Ziada was injured or not?
So Ziada, you know what? I don't know. Can you remember that? Give me an intelligence check. Maybe. 100%. You know what Ziada's health status was before
Okay.
you went down.
Okay. Uh-huh. uh-huh. So that's a move. I see no one. I am gonna healing word Chucks. Ugh, fucking. Sorry, Chucks.
Better than nothing. Thank you.
That could have been better. And so let's move. I got no actions for attacking. All right, that is my turn.
Okay. Ziada, you are in darkness as well. Please give me a survival check. 18. Same thing. You like feel like the tree boughs brushing against your shoulder, and you're like, all right, I know where I am. If I step backwards right now, I'll be out of this, I hope.
All right. So in that case, if I know that, I'm going to run this way with my shield forward to try and see if I can bash into anything on the way out.
Can you draw where you're going? I'm sorry. That way. Okay. As you charge forward, you feel something kind of maybe brush against your face, but you're not sure if it was the tree branches or something else, but you don't strike anything as you run out there.
All right. Then I'm gonna head over here. And yeah, I think that's it.
Right.
Potentially, maybe. No, I think that should be good.
I'm just double checking to see if she has anything cool that she could do to help with this. From the tree, you hear Hathawin say, "If the elves have left, I'm happy to try to help you with some of my good berries. Their effects will be better than the pears. Well, better at healing you." Back to the top of the order. Loki, your turn.
Do we see anything that's still around?
So there is a globe of darkness on the other side of the tree, represented by this circle right here. And it doesn't appear that there's anything else aggressively attacking you. The black tentacles begin to fade.
What's right here? Okay. Good berries. Here. Can I throw out a perception check?
Yeah, sure. With a 17, you know that Hathawin is up in the tree to your left. It appears to be all quiet on all the other fronts except for this globe of darkness that everybody is tentatively sort of standing around.
Is something in here?
We don't know. We can't see.
Well, I mean, you can see just fine now. You're outside the darkness, but you can't see in the darkness. It is darkness that dark vision doesn't penetrate.
Interesting. Uh, let's see. I could.
Think I would.
We'll go with. Trying to figure out if I should spend a spell or just save it.
Still have a god to fight. I don't know.
So I don't know how many level 1 spells I can throw at a god.
I mean, all of them. Just will they have
Probably
an
4,
effect?
yeah.
Well, being that there's still darkness here, I don't know if
Dispel
they're
the
casting
darkness.
it. I don't have high enough level spells to do that, unfortunately. I kind of want to do Burning Hands into it blind, but at the same time, I don't know if it would be good. So
If you
I'll
can do
keep
that,
it.
you can do that without a doubt. I just think you may want to consider whether or not you want to do burning hands at a tree.
I mean, I'm fine with it. The Dryad might not like it, but
That's
I
something
would
to
be
think
guilt
about.
free.
Just something to think about. That's all.
So instead of bonusing action over there, I'll stay over here. If I see something that is one of our enemies that I see come out of the darkness, I'll shoot it if I can see it.
All right, that's Loki's turn. Valen will Valen will shout, "We found it! We found it! We know the way to the lost city." Novakri, it is your turn.
Okay, can I see that Black Gnar guy?
No, you cannot.
One sec.
I like the laughter. I don't know what's happening yet.
Maniacal laughter.
Now, since I know his name, thank you, I can target him even if I can't see him.
Oh, then
Nice.
if that is the case of a psychic strike like that, then I will roll a intelligence save for him. This is a cool. Is this a new spell you haven't used before?
No, I've used it before. Ignore the second one.
Actually, no. Both of them.
Use both of them. Intelligence save. All right. That would be a 6. So he's going to take 22 points of psychic damage because he doesn't have anything that that would stop that from going through. Wow, good hit.
And he is incapacitated until the next turn. Start of my next turn. By the way.
Okay. All right.
I love that.
I don't, but okay.
Hey,
so awesome.
he he said the creature's name.
Yeah, the
It
other
was, it was
dude
a
said it.
it was a she. It was a she, but yes.
Well, you know.
Is darkness a concentration?
No, not in this case.
Okay.
The drow as monsters have some at will powers that are going on
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Now, if the drow were to go unconscious, then yes, they would go away because there'd be no like innate power controlling them.
They don't need to concentrate on their innate power.
Oops.
Isn't there innate power to cast darkness?
So you know what? It's a good question, but for the sake of this, I'm going to say right now that once it's cast, it's a spell-like ability that occurs. We can discuss it after, but for the time being, this is what we've got. That was Novakri's turn. Novakri, you didn't see anybody, or the darkness didn't dissipate.
Did we hear
Nope,
any
but I still
cries
nailed
of
him.
pain?
Yeah. You heard. Oh.
You know what? Give me perception checks. Maybe you did. That was a good hit.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, you didn't. The three of you did not.
Can I get advantage because I'm the one that actually located him by his name?
You know that somebody named Blacknar definitely
got
just got
smacked.
hit by your spell. Maybe some like random scribe up on the surface that you just murdered because you just cast it on him. But...
Well, it's his name was
well, I mean, you know.
his name was Black Tar.
Oh, yeah, not Blacknar, but okay. I
Well,
also I also rolled a concentration just in case, and I made the con save. So
that
if
li-
it was
that
if it
lisp is a killer.
get hit in the head with a rake one too many times, and that's it. All right, Jux, what do you want to do?
Well, I didn't make the perception check to know where he was, so.
Go do some crunches.
Just sit there.
Yeah. Mountain climbers. His workout gets full.
Working on my core today. Nothing but core.
Angry workout.
Oh, well, fuck. I wish I knew I had that. I suppose for the moment, I'm just going to drop to my butt and catch my breath.
Okay. Totally can do that. All right. So it goes to Blacknar, and he is incapacitated. He cannot do anything, nor can he take any reactions or actions. I'm assuming moving is an action, so can't do that either. Can't cast spells. He's just stuck in the darkness somewhere that you guys don't know where. He had a plan to leave, but you have thwarted that, at least for this round. So, Harvest, what do you want to do?
Casting.
Oh.
Really likes that. This healing spirit is going to be right next to Navakari.
Dankeschön.
And she gets 10 points. Right.
Nice. All right. Are you doing anything? I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. Are you doing anything else on your turn, or is that your move? Healing spirit.
Yeah,
it's a bonus action, so
I'm moving. Yeah, it is a bonus action. Just creating a little bit of space. So right now, I'll go over here.
Okay. Ziada.
And if we can get an icon for my healing.
Oh, yep.
Spirit.
I'll go back to that. And bring that bat boy back.
And that's going to be in this space.
What is happening?
Until it shows up.
Anytime.
I'm trying. I brought it onto the map, but unfortunately, it was.
Okay.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
All right. I should probably give somebody control of it too. All right. You should have control of it if you need it. Ziada, I see a giant purple square. What's happening?
Yes. That's gonna be the 20-foot cube that fairy fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fairy fire.
2 more after this one.
Nice. That's a good spell to have, especially when some invisible shit's happening. And so with that, I'm gonna go over to the GM layer. We're gonna bring Blacknar back. He's in the wrong square because he's supposed to be right to the top left. I didn't want to move him because I didn't want to keep switching between moves. You'll notice he is right here.
Well, now Black Nar is Purple Nar.
He is Purple Nar. Select mode, please. Thank you. Over here. No, Oh, Roll20, you are being so slow tonight.
Looks like Drow's back on the menu, boys.
Back on the. Why are you glowing blue?
Nice.
All right. He is right there. He is lit in purple. I didn't have enough dots on him. Again, he was on the wrong layer. He looks really, really bad. Again, you have really fucked up his
And then
plan.
we started doing damage to him.
Yeah, and then yeah, then you realize, I mean, he thought he was doing good, and then the shadow demon missed, which was not good because that was really what he was counting on.
Ziada just really hurt his feelings right now.
Yeah, right now.
I threw out a vicious mockery as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
I'm really channeling the bard that I started the game with.
A vague is back. A vague is back.
You started ugly and now you're dying.
All right, Ziada, you cast a spell. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, that is my action. So I don't know if we could still actually see.
So the darkness itself, what I think happens is it covers everything. So the floor, the tree where it was there, where Blacknar is, everything has this fine coat of purple flames on it, or pink flames, whatever color you want to sort of spice this to be.
I don't get a choice. It was specifically told it was purple.
Okay, then purple.
Because this was from the Tree of Might.
Oh, that's right. The pair that you have. Do you have a pair to spare? No, I just have one pair. No pair to spare.
Soon.
Okay, so you've used one of your pair abilities, your pair powers, your PPs.
Yes.
Used one of your PPs. Nice. Anything
Cute.
else? I also like to think that the toes of Harvest's boots have little pink flat fire on it right now, just because she's right on the edge.
Yeah.
Sure.
And they're kind of curled a little bit, elf shoes sort of thing.
Elf, right?
When they roll back. Yep.
Fucking
I mean,
Santa's elf.
That's the
right.
real reason the drow hate surface elves.
The-
They're like, just shoes, man. Just wear regular shoes.
What type of elf are you? Are you the Lord of the Rings elf or the Santa elf? Are you Will Ferrell
Mm-hmm.
or
Do you want the best cup of coffee? What are you doing? I don't get it.
Legolas?
All right, you run over there. You're between the bodies of an exploded drow and a dead shadow demon who basically fell to wisps as well.
Actually, hold on. I think that was only 25. Let me make sure. Wait, where the hell was it?
I think you were right above the healing symbol.
Okay, so no, that's looks like that's 30. So yeah.
Hathawin, who
Sorry,
can
I'm back.
no worries. Hathawin, who can now see the creature that's been one of the problems, and seeing how weak it is going to free stride over to here. Zoop. And is going to try to whack him.
Go Hathaway.
That's a 19 to hit. It hasn't declared the defensive ability against that, so it's going to do some damage. Not a lot, but some damage. It's D8 plus 4. Nice. 9 points of damage. This guy had 7 points of damage left. And that is the end of the drow on the map. You guys have won this encounter.
Looks
Here
like
comes
this
Aura.
guy died to the lighter.
Is that what that is? I thought somebody was just making swirls. Now I see it.
Oh.
Now I see it.
No, that's what the other
It's a
one
ba-
said. It's like don't die to the lighters. So, I drew a lighter in the darkness.
There it is. There it is. Lighter in the dark. Nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hathawin holds true to her word and is willing to offer some good berries to people. She has... How many does she have access to?
When there's lightning.
Not that one. Right.
Yeah, I think people are gonna be eating more good berries than pears.
Well, remember, if you eat another pear, it either doesn't work or bad things happen.
Well, that's why they're gonna be eating more good berries than pears.
Gotcha. All right. So she has 3 times today good berry. A good berry spell will create up to 10. I'm just going to say for the sake of this, each casting will create 10 good berries. She does that 3 times. That's 30. She can give out 30 points of healing to however you guys want to dole that out.
Just give it to the person. Give all 30 points to the person who's down the most. At 30.
Well,
If there's somebody who's down by 30.
maybe like 15. And also,
My
I was
healing
gonna say-
spirit. My healing spirit's still up, and I have 5 more castings at 2d6 plus 5. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. 2d6 plus 6. So I
Alright.
could do that 5 more times.
Why don't we work on using what we want to heal yourselves up? I'm assuming that's what you guys want to do, is try to heal yourselves back up before you do anything else.
Yeah, and then we're gonna.
Yeah, so how about I use my healing spirit, and then whoever still needs healing gets good berries.
Okay. Novakri reemerges from the tunnel and she says, I found it! I found the pathway!
Navakri?
I'm sorry,
No,
Valen.
he meant Ziada.
Okay. I was
Ziada.
like,
Ziada emerges
what
from the
the fuck?
pathway. Now, one
Okay,
other thing...
Navakri gets hold on. It's not adding.
We can always hang on to the good berries too.
Yeah, we can. And I can
think
also
they-
make more
How
good
long do they
berries. We
last?
could
They
just
last
24 hours. I think.
24 hours. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you still have charges on the wand. If you need you still have charges on the wand of healing. And then
Those are getting low.
Oh
just-
no.
I'm gonna go for a quick bio break. Before
Yeah.
I do that, the other thing I want to tell you guys, because I know there had been some talk about people potentially needing to step away for a while. As written, Hathawin is supposed to attempt to charm at least one of you to stay with her in the grove so she has company. And, every few days you can, after you've used your magical abilities, have another pair and maybe have different magical abilities. I wasn't going to have her do that because you did help her protect the grove from the drow. But if anybody needs to say, I'm going to step away for a while, this is where you can stay because it's literally on the cusp of where you're going to next, if anybody needs that. Additionally, she did say that to the south there are some one eyed, mostly harmless monsters that seem to talk to themselves, and that to the north and the northeast, where the poison cloud drifted off to,
Yeah,
that there were some
power.
unusual things that way. Actually, and before I take the break, one more thing I want to say. I'll have just somebody roll a memory about Dolan. Roll me an intelligence save. DC 15.
7.
17. You also remember that the way that the drow had come from, your floating eyeball saw a giant spear sticking up out of the ground, as well as battlements back, or what seemed like battlements, or maybe the top of a fort. So you do recall that with that check as well. All right, I will be right back.
There were statues, right? Over there.
Yeah. Exactly. And like something like ballistas. Okay, so I was wrong about the pluses. So it's just 2d6. I can do that 6 times. In Navakri, you get another 11 points
Thank
of
you.
healing. And where are you at for heals? Like, what are you down?
With that, I'm just down 5 points.
Okay.
So 5 good berries, and that'll take me to full.
Yeah, and you'll be good. All right,
Are
so
you
I'm gonna
guys
move
still
to.
at 3 dots?
I am.
Yeah, you and Jux.
I'm gonna move to Jux. So that was 2 of those. So Jux.
I'm missing 20.
Okay. And Jux, how many are you down?
Let's see. I've got 26 out of 75.
Jesus. Okay, you get 7 points.
I feel happy.
7 points.
So it's 40 out of 75.
Jesus Christ, you really like sevens.
47.
You should go to the casino, Jux. So triple sevens for you.
Thank
And
you.
then so it's 21. And then that is Loki. So 7. And that's my healing spirit.
6 and 1, 1 and 6, 3 and 4, 4 and 3.
Maybe I should go to the casino.
Snake eyes. Shit.
And we're still down more than.
And now we've got the good berries.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's 30 points of good berries. Collectively between Loki and Jux.
25.
Still down. Right, exactly. 25. Loki, you get another 13 points.
Thank you.
So, Jux, how much are you down? How much am I down? Oh, fuck.
I'm up to 47,
Out of 70 something?
75.
And Loki, what are you at?
Full.
Okay. I'm 13 out of 66.
All right. So I'm gonna give you 20.
Do you want to use the rest of the wand? I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it
but
still has plenty of charges if you guys want to save other things.
yeah, what is the wand? What does it do for healing?
We have 12 charges of 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah. Hit me a couple times.
Doesn't the charges you get charges back at the end of the day?
Not on this
Nope.
one.
Not wands. Like, yeah.
I think there
There's
are
certain
some that
things
do.
that do that, but
We
Like-
got the discount wand. The
It's
the
kind of
regular,
true.
just not the special item wand things.
We bought it from the dollar store.
But you got it as a gift.
And, rather than return it.
$25. Oh,
I don't suppose anybody wants to loot the bodies.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, we'll
I'm
we'll
good
get
with
to that.
that,
We just want to make sure that we're,
Yeah, I'm good with that 25.
Alive.
I'm only down like, 10.
Because we know how you are. We'll start looting
wait,
the
you're only
bodies.
down
Say, hey,
10?
you just took a shot to the ass.
I mean-
After that 25, I'm only
This-
down 10 more points, so don't worry about me
There's
anymore.
clearly a person who's capable of casting 5th level spells somewhere who said they were leaving. Just saying.
Yeah. We assume they left.
I mean, when they say save yourself, yeah. So
Yeah. I mean,
If you
that's
guys-
drow mentality. It's
If
not
you
like,
guys-
oh, there's such camaraderie.
Yeah,
It's like,
especially
hey, save
between
yourself, or
the-
whatever. Don't. I don't give a shit. I'm out.
especially between the males and the females.
Oh yeah, the females definitely look out for the males.
That's true. I think that's off. I think you might check your facts on that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, because the males look out for the females too. Yeah.
Well, they usually just look out for themselves to not
Right.
get murdered by the females. But so
Well,
if
you
anybody
weren't strong
wants
enough.
to,
Go fuck yourself.
if anybody wants
Alright.
to give me an investigation check, I'll tell you what you find.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Come on, black tie.
An investigation check. But 12 is enough. That's enough. I mean, a 10,
Thank
maybe
goodness.
not so much, but a 7, maybe not so much. So between the two dead elves, you find 160 gold pieces, some tangled twine, and a pair of silver spectacles.
Save it all. Everything.
Do the silver spectacles look like they're anything?
Well, they look very nice, but if somebody wants to give a knowledge arcana, you could do that.
Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, I'll take a look since I kind of grabbed it, but
Nope.
They do appear magical. They do appear like there's some kind of magic on them, but with a 10, you're not sure. Jux, with a 14 in investigation, you notice two things. One, the coins that you found, whoever picked them up, appear to be very old. And if Professor Scant notices them, he'll tell you that some of those coins are clearly Netherese in origin, meaning that these drow probably found those on bodies or like tucked away in like crevices or something as they were exploring the ruins from a different vantage point. Also, the spectacles appear to have writing on them, but it's not a language. It, I think we've gone through the languages, and I
Is it
don't think any of
draconic?
them.
It's
It's
obviously
not
draconic.
draconic.
That's
Not
the
draconic.
one that you always choose.
It's not draconic.
I'm gonna learn another language and it's gonna be fucking draconic.
Goddamn language of
And then
magic. Good.
he's gonna
Somebody
stop
should.
using that.
Right. Because the only magic is draconic. Jux, you also got another 15 points of HP from the wand.
Oh, thank you.
Thank Bogey.
Thank the good people of Bryn Shander who gave you that wand as a donation. Actually, I think it was. Who? Was it not Bryn Shander?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember the wand. Like, I remember that we ended up having it at some point. I don't remember where we got it.
I think it was a gift from 10. So 10 Towns granted you guys several boons after you defeated the dragon because the way the book is written, it was kind of stupid. They're like, yeah, you guys are now the fan favorites and you get like some gold. And I went, but there's nothing to fucking buy. So that's stupid. So let's give them some stuff for doing this. So
I'll
that's where
buy you a
that
slushie.
like the everlasting gobstopper of slushies.
What? It's lemon.
Hey,
That's
it's a little.
that's
It doesn't taste as sour as I thought it would be, but it does taste different.
that's Mayor Loki's go-to scheme at the inn is he has the everlasting stew pot, and then he has what was Daryl's character's name? I can't remember.
The here.
Zahir.
Right.
Zahir's out back making snow cones, and that's just him peeing on ice that he's collecting from outside and putting in cones. They're lemon snow cones. Here you go.
Exactly what I thought.
Or just, from the bathroom, the urinal, it just drains to the outside. And he just goes, scoops it, and sells it back to the people.
Wow, we have quite the establishment there. There's urinals.
It's a good place.
Which is
People do a
literally
good job.
just a hole, but yeah.
With dividers, it's revolutionary.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to call it. I'm still I'm dragging pretty hard.
No worries, my man. I
Have
think
a good night. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Party-
Don't forget those diets for me, Dolan.
I
Please.
won't. I'll get your contact info from Thomas.
Yeah. Well, my email is just michaeljlockwood@gmail.
Okay.
Have a great night, guys and ladies, and Tom.
Good night.
I appreciate
Later,
that.
Mike.
Thank you. So with Mike stepping away and the party getting healed up, finding a few random items and whatnot, what do you guys want to do next? I don't think we'll push towards anything. I mean, but I'm just curious so I can try to prep maybe for next week. What are you guys thinking about doing?
I want to know about these spectacles, but I think the idea would be, I mean, the two options in my head, and unless anyone has any different thoughts, I mean, there's where we're going with Valen, or there's also some sort of something up this way that was being mentioned, of like
Yes.
a
Hathaway had
weird
said that,
power that,
yeah, there's some
maybe.
weird power up there. Yes. Not to mention the strange one-eyed folks to the south.
Are they one horned, flying, purple people eaters?
Well, if I cast Fairy Fire, maybe, but
Yeah, I mean, you could roll me a you could roll me a knowledge arcana, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, because I'm so good at that.
You're gonna crush this. Nat 20. Here it comes. Close. 15. They are not one-eyed purple people eaters.
are they Cyclopses?
They are not. Or you know what? Hathawin will say they do not appear to be. I think there's some kind of result of magic gone awry. But like I said, they're normally very docile. In fact, if I appear in the trees, they tend to just run away.
Are they big?
Um, well, I look at you and I look at some of your party, and you kind of range in sizes, and so do they. I suppose they could be as large as some of you, maybe smaller than others, but the ones that I've seen are maybe medium in size, if that makes sense.
So not like extra large in comparison to
At one
us.
point, at one point there was a very large lizard in here. They were nowhere near that size.
Oh, okay. Then I have had the wrong interpretation this whole time. Okay.
But yeah, so those are your options. I mean, again, you have one, two, three, four, five different ways. You know that Valen is really harping, and I think that's funny because her name's Harple, saying, "Come this way." You know that Hathawin has said that there is
Harpleton.
a strange power that she's sensed but has not traveled to interact with coming from the passageway here. She says she hasn't really ever traveled through this back chamber. I don't know if anybody you guys have seen it at this point because you've moved around on the map. Um, but she says she doesn't really know of anything that's back there. And then she also says that the drow that she has observed that have been sort of traipsing through the areas came from down here, obviously, that's where they just came and attacked from. And then to the south, to the due south, that is where these like one-eyed creatures kind of exist. She says, I've never seen them eat, but I assume they eat something.
Most things do.
I mean, if they're only one big eye and they don't have a mouth.
Oh no, they have a mouth. They just
Oh.
only have an eye in their heads.
It's just that the one eye is the only part that's, significant and stands out.
Well, I mean, they look like really bumpy, leathery, bony monstrosities with one big eye. So I'm just thinking that the eye is what I should say is what they look like because it's the first thing you see. Which is, I guess, kind of a pun, yes? It's an eye joke, get it?
I
Not a pun.
get it.
I see what you're doing there.
I think that one's a pun, though.
Mm,
But anyway, here we
here we are.
are.
I mean, going someplace where there's pretty nifty power and potentially will help us defeat a god is cool and all, but it's also gonna waste more time. So giving that goddess time to come and jump on us.
I must say that I don't know if that power would provide you any benefit. I just know that it
Okay.
is strange.
Okay.
And as I was telling you about this place, because I don't leave my trees, what I have sensed in the centuries I've been here.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe we follow Valen. We get to the city, we complete our mission, and then if all goes well, we can potentially go investigate elsewhere.
I want you guys to know that you should feel free to go any direction you want, and I will, in the most even-handed method possible, try to murder you whichever way you go.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, we know.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be even-handed, though.
It's,
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
Mhm.
I will tell you this.
Double-handed.
As far as I know, there are no more awakened moose for you to fight. There are no more charlatan dragons for you to fight. So you guys have made it past that. I mean, that's good, right?
All right. Loki and Harvest.
Yep.
Would you guys take a look at these spectacles?
Oh, sure.
Knowledge
Um,
Arcana.
Nope.
All right. Nope. Even with a 15, you can't quite figure out what these are. Loki,
Alright.
what you notice besides the language that you can't put a finger on is that there appears to be a number of small machine works or some kind of like gear structure throughout the sides of the lenses, and that the lenses themselves appear to be made out of a material that looks like glass but doesn't seem to be glass.
They're probably goggles of minute seeing.
I mean, put them on your face, see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that may be what's about to happen.
I mean, you're already cursed.
I'll do it.
You could
Right.
just be done.
Yeah. So
Give them the chucks.
Actually, I need a reminder about that. How are we leaving your cursed statement, your
well, I
stance
mean,
right now?
I'm not trying to leave it.
No, did we discuss the figurine as an option and we said it wasn't with you guys, or
I'm sorry. What figurine is this?
so way back when? I think I made you guys roll a check for it, but I don't. This is going to be a real drag if we got to do this, and your character is literally going to die and waste away if we don't figure this out. Way back when you guys went to the ice cave and you fought the bear and the I think it was an ogre. Do you remember this? And when you guys got cursed, and you had to try to
It
fix
was in
that.
the water, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
There was a
Yeah.
little
It was the
statue of an
statue
archer in the
in the
water,
water.
and you guys, somebody eventually rolled and figured out that that statue that you took, because I know you took it, um, will remove curse. And you guys didn't want to use it while you were cursed with the from the bear tribe from Coda, or I forget what her name was because I don't have it in front of me, but like the bear tribe spirit, because you decided you could fulfill that request before the due date, and you kept it as a backup plan. Now
Yeah,
the
it was
quest
Coda. Well
Coda,
done.
it was Coda. So the question is, because I know somebody has a handy haversack because somebody found one. Um, is the statue in there or is it back in Lonelywood? Because if you have the statue, you could use it to remove the curse. If you don't, as you guys continue to move forward, gonna it's gonna get shitty because every hour you got to roll that check, and if you run out of food, you immediately start going down the track of fatigue.
So I remembered it being a statue that was in the water, like a
Yep,
big statue,
yep. And
as I remember.
ru- it was
So it was
no,
something where it's like,
it was a small. There were two things. There was a big, what you call it? There was a statue, right? There was a big
yeah,
statue, and then there was a figurine, and the
right.
figurine somebody grabbed, but the figurine was in the water as well.
I do. It's kind of bringing some memories back, but I don't know who has the figurine.
If anybody has it, it's Loki. But I think it comes down to Loki to make the call if he still has that in the handy haversack, or if that's something like the ever replenishing cauldron of food that he left in Lonelywood.
I don't have it in my inventory, and I don't remember this.
I'm just gonna pull up the I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm just gonna look it up. The Frost Giant. No, it wasn't the Frost Giant Lodge. Forget what town. I think Lonelywood was the Moose. Goodmead was, yeah, Verbeeg. It was the Verbeeg lair. Remember the Verbeegs, like the two like kind of giants that got that were hooking up. That you guys fought the guy, and then you forgot you fought like his mistress as she was coming in.
Yeah.
V7. Okay. Statue of Sylvanas. The statue in the frozen pool crafted using stone shape is an oak crop. Any character who succeeds in using So I think so that was right. So it said so there was a greater restoration on the statue of Sylvanus the um in the pool, and now I really thought that there was a remove curse statue.
I feel like there was.
There definitely was.
Like I'm remembering the thing that you're saying. I don't remember the specific.
Oh yeah, here it
thing.
is. Here it is. No, I'm sorry. That was you needed to remove curse to deal with that because that was the curse that you guys had happen to you.
Because I remember that we had that and didn't use it specifically.
I remember having the conversation with you guys about it too. I was like, you guys have this thing, and I got to go back and find it. But I guess Loki, do you have any statues or anything listed on your inventory that might
Nope.
be this?
He's like, I don't even have my daggers on here.
You don't even have anything listed. What are you talking about? All I have is moose claws.
I do have those daggers from your first character, but they're just kind of,
There.
a dream of, the having the bar and everything.
Yeah.
They're just in memory of.
As I'm flipping through this, do you guys remember Sahnar, the moon elf mummy?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
You get 15 more points of healing.
Just keep spending those spells. I love it.
It's not a spell.
Whatever it is, keep using those abilities.
I'm sorry, what?
You get 15 more HP.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
1, 5.
So I will go through all of this and see if I can track it down. But if you guys don't have this statue on you, does anybody have a way to remove a curse?
I do not. Like, at all. Doesn't matter if I rest or otherwise.
Well, yeah. We
Okay.
just did that part, so.
It is not an option for me. Removing curses. Apparently that's a cleric thing. Or a paladin thing.
That's
Yeah.
news to me.
Can't you spend like 5 to remove curse? I know it's poison and other things, but can't you spend like
don't
5
know.
points?
Disease or poison.
Disease
Yeah,
or
I'm
Oh, you can
I'm
remove the
disease or
poison on
poison.
yourself.
Actually, I can do it.
Oh.
Coming out of left field.
I didn't realize you were cursed.
Yeah, the master of curse. Because that's what it is, correct?
I'm
Tom?
sorry, what?
It's a curse?
It is a curse, yes.
Yeah.
Ziada walked into a room that was filled with corpses, and the sort of remaining spirits of those corpses, which you guys actually fought as the shades, in that room where there were like 12 of them. That latent power created a curse effect that Ziada failed to save on, and now has this curse of hunger where every hour.
Not anymore.
Nice.
Awesome.
What did you just catch? Oh my God.
Remove curse. Just sitting on it.
Just like how Jex is like, oh, somebody's cursed? Oh, I got that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so used to walking out of rooms filled with corpses rather than walking into them filled with corpses.
Well, I did say I had it when we were fighting those
The shades.
No, the floating skull things.
Oh,
right off the bat.
what the hell were those things called? I forget what they were called.
Yeah, flame skulls.
Well, they were skulls covered in flames. You're right. The flame skulls. You're right. Never mind. I was
Mhm.
like, I'm like, well, they were covered
Hey,
in flames.
Why they were
sometimes
easy
the
to remember.
names are spot on,
Yeah,
Tom.
sometimes it's
Not
like, what should we
not
do?
all of the D&D
Should we call
names
this
are so
guy?
creative.
Should we call this guy Gerald? No, Flame Skull. Let's keep it real simple. This is a Flame Skull. Yeah. But so that's amazing. So because that was going to be something that was going to start really starting to rack up.
Unclick.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. I was just gonna tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, everything. It's just like, what about disease? It's like, nah, I'm immune to disease, so it wouldn't have been that. I can get rid of poison in like 4 different ways, but poison has like not come up except for the drow just now, and it's like, it pops in, and all right, we're done with it, I guess.
The save against it was not that high. I think it was like a 13. And so I fully expected you to just be like to shrug it off. I didn't think that was going to hit you, but
You
it did,
can't
and that's
get
why I'm
all.
like,
Well, that room up where I ended up going north, and there was
Mhm.
something up at the top of the room,
that was with
and
a
I had
pile
to
of
I had to make the check like 3 times.
yeah.
So
There was another symbol of Mistra that
it's
was at the top of the
it's
room.
yeah, and I grabbed that symbol too,
Hmm.
and it's kind of like you know how you can take 20. Instead, it was just the opposite. You know, eventually you take 1,
Just gonna take the one.
or a halfling 1 if the situation calls for
So
Yeah, I was
think
gonna say not on my watch.
it.
the
No, get
plan
off my
is
watch.
the plan
What
is
is
that
it?
you
Like
guys
Hampton?
the plan is that you guys are gonna follow Balin down the southern path, or that you want to go investigate other things, or I should say the southeastern path where she's standing right now. I don't know. It looks like maybe only some of you can see her, so she's down here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the way that we want to go.
All right. So I think that what I would like to do tonight is I would like to first show you guys where you guys have made it to as you travel down that path after reading some flavor text to you. And then I have a couple things to tell you.
Yeah, we went up a level.
Can I just
Aw,
get?
Can you not blow up my spot
it's
and just
thunder.
let me
Yeah.
give it to
Can
you
you
guys?
not make my
God,
listen?
jocks.
You're gonna fart your thunders. That's where you're gonna go.
Uh, he or she, depending on if you're talking about player or character, is already gone.
Already gone. As you guys travel down this tunnel for what seems like another eternity, knowing that Oral and her minions are closing in fast, there is this moment where you feel like it's never going to end. And then suddenly the tunnel opens up into a vast grotto enclosed by gleaming ice. Consigned to this frozen scene of death is a fantastic city sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in a haunting way by green, purple, red, and some yellow lights. These lights shed no warmth, and as the city is tilted,
Fucking
so
LEDs.
is the chill that seems to come to you from it. Its spires lean away from you as though recoiling from your presence. You stand atop a causeway of frost and ice that stretches towards the city like the dead, a frozen tongue of some hideous behemoth out of which this mouth you've just stepped. You have made it to the lost frozen city, the necropolis of Yithrin. And yes, you have leveled up. I'm planning on doing a couple things. The first is to tell you that as we open next week, if we can all play next week, there will be a cutscene. I have it ready, but I'm going to wait because I wanted Mike to hear it if Mike's going to be around. 2, I'm going to level up Zaylin a little bit because she's really been kind of weighed. She's been really lackluster with what she can offer, and so I want to have her as more of a contributing member of a party as opposed to I've got a wand and then and then
Hey,
I'd
So you're
don't
like to
giving
forget
her a
about
level.
Novakri.
That's rude. I think that's mean.
I know, that's why I'm saying don't.
And then lastly, I'd like everybody to give me a perception check, and know you've got to aim pretty high to do it. Also, TJ, I know you jumped out of roll 20, but if you hop back in, you can see the map that I'm showing them. Harvest, with a 20, you don't see it, but Ziada, you see that in the center of this, stasis city is a huge central spire made of some kind of black metal, black stone, you're not sure. But there seems to be
Death clock.
Yo.
I thought you'd like it.
Yo.
That's why I wanted you to
No.
see it.
No, I got like a 1 in 400 chance to actually get a 1. I re-rolled and I got a 1 again. I got a double 1.
But you see around this tower what appears to be a floating massive skull.
A floating massive skull?
Mm-hmm. just going in revolutions around the top of this
Face bones.
Thrombular. If anybody
Hey.
ever remembers Mandy, what was it? Mandy, what was the thing with the Grim Reaper?
No,
What was the?
Yeah, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yes, the Grim, and then
But-
Thromnobular, I think his name was.
I don't know. I just know that it's black metal and there's a floating skull. It's definitely Death Clock and Face Bones.
Oh, well, nice, could be. There's a whole episode where Billy and Mandy find this skull that grants wishes, and the skull only speaks in riddles and rhymes, and his name was like Thromnobular, and that's what I'm thinking of right now. But yeah, so you guys have made it. You guys have made it to chapter 7, and as such, this is the last chapter of this campaign. Congratulations. We're almost through this.
Holy shit.
Ugh.
I also am going to put it to you that if any of your characters die, we're really going to have to work on what your backup characters are going to be, because I don't know how somebody else would walk in down here.
Also,
my
FYI, I
days.
made a mistake. I have a parapet of wound closures, so I shouldn't have even been making any death saves. I should have just come back. FYI.
Oh. It just, like, what does it do? It just grants you the 3 saves automatically, or how does that work?
I will let you know. Parapet of wound closures. While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, this is another thing I haven't been doing. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit die points it restores.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool
Just-
item right there.
That's like
Yeah.
short rest thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
For hit die.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
still pretty awesome.
That comes up very infrequently.
It essentially-
but yeah, it's still
It
nice.
doubles. I mean, we did a couple short rests before our long rest in this.
Yeah.
So I
No,
could have been
it
doubling
definitely
my.
came up recently.
Mhm.
I think the health wasn't so much the issue as much as the spells.
For me, for that last long rest, it was definitely the spells. But before that, I was rolling hit die, which means my health was an issue.
So with leveling up, are we gonna be able to, or are we gonna have to rest, or?
So I'm going to say
I
that
wanna
you
make sure
guys
just
you
I don't
guys will
level up.
have you guys can level up, but you will have access to all your new abilities, and whatever comes. But as far as hit points and new spells granted, you'll have to rest to get them.
Okay.
However, if you're granted spell slots and you want to upcast a spell, like cast a 3rd level spell in a 4th level slot that you now have access to, you could do that.
Cool. Well, it's bedtime.
It's
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for playing. I hope you guys had fun. And as always, it's fun playing with you guys.
And
Absolutely.
tomorrow will be the test on how well I do.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. I've been running low all
Good
week,
night.
so
Alright.
keep it
Don't
going.
die for real, Chris.
Please
Yeah.
don't.
At least he's not driving. So
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
worst case scenario, he just ends up further than he meant
This
to
is his
be.
exit.
Yeah. No, that was his exit. No. That last further. Okay,
Yeah.
you're kind of
Yeah.
screwed. But
Just gonna go home now at this point.
right.
Ugh.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Later, guys.
Later.
Good night.
Later.